Oh, you ain't know? Bengals won again? Oh, 5-3? Oh, four straight wins? Oh, oh, 24-18. Should have been a lot more again. Again, back-to-back weeks in which the Bengals left points on the board. We should have had at least 30. We should have had at least 30. Similar to last week, same thing happened this week. Just missed opportunities. But Bengals win, beating the Bills. Joe Burrow, 31 for 44, 348, two tutties. Got sacked once. Big shout out to the offensive line. I thought they played outstanding, especially both tackles that were absolutely outstanding. Alex Cappa was the one who struggled. He kind of cost us, and that's he kind of cost us. He cost us one drive because of the holding penalty, because that was going to be a touchdown. Remember, Joe scrambled for that first, but he got called back because of a holding. Second interesting goes to all of that, but first drive of the day, first drive of the game, drive it downfield. And listen, that first drive was very, very reminiscent of last season, Monday night before the whole DeMar Hamlin situation. But these boys, man, uh, just a repeat. Bills come back down, make it 7-7. Freaking Stephon Diggs gains a whole bunch of yak after it. Could tackle DJ Turner. I don't cap. They get DJ Turner tonight. You know, he did what he needed to do. It's a rookie against one of the best receivers in the league, so it was bound to happen. We responded back 14-7, and this is when, you know, it did become pretty smooth sailing. Obviously, we don't score 3 points the second half. Not really good enough. Thank God, you know, we won the game though, but we have got to start closing these games out. Like in the game, put up points and win the game. So fine with that. I think that's gonna happen. That's gonna come, but we need to start closing games out. Like we have got to start closing games out. And like what I mean by that is just the points. Like the game should have not been 24-18. It should have been like 35-18, something like that. Like we should beat them. We did, but it should be a lot more. Um, CTB with a pick. Oh, when best young corners in the game. Oh, listen, there are a lot of great corners. A lot of great corners, but CTB in the second season, absolutely balling, man. Absolutely balling, man. So good. Such an aggressive cornerback. Came in with the pick. That just seemed like a bad read and throw by Josh Allen. CTB caught that easy. You know, Josh Allen was 26 for 38, 258. The sacks, again, 1 for 9, but I think the pressures is pretty high as well. We were able to get back there. Looking at my notes to see what else am I missing. Oh, Tanner Hudson and Drew Sample and Irv Smith. Shout out to the Titans tonight. Big shout out to the Titans. I know last week Irv Smith fumbled. A lot of people were really happy about that. I know it was a lot of frustration. Irv Smith hasn't really been what we thought he was going to be when we signed him in the offseason. One of his bad games tonight. He should have had a touchdown, but he stepped out of bounds right before he went in. But Tanner Hudson, dude. Tanner Hudson. Shout out Tanner Hudson. Big shout out Tanner Hudson, man. Just got called from the practice squad. Big shout out Tanner Hudson, man. Absolutely amazing. Absolute beast. Listen, I'm not saying he's a freaking Mark Andrews or Travis Kelce, Dan Waller, stuff like that, but Tanner Hudson he's solid. He looks solid. He looks like a solid piece for this Bengals offense. And then Drew Sample with the tutty as well. He's so known for like his blocking and stuff like that, which we did use him a lot for tonight. But that rack he had, that yak yards after the rack run after a catch, boy, I was so happy for Drew Sample. Shout out to my dog Drew Sample, man. Now, obviously, we did make it 21-10. Joe did have Chase downfield, and Chase kind of got hurt with the little, rib injury, stuff like that, like his hip. But he did finish the game out, but he's gonna be sore. He's gonna be sore, so hopefully, it's just something he can ice treat during the week. But that was 6. Joe just underthrew him. I think Joe could have got rid of it probably a second or two earlier, but it is what it is. But we knew that was 6, so that was 6 right there. So add on more points to that. The big fumble by us by Bills. I'm sorry. They're driving out field. Jermaine Pratt, Nick's guy actually freaking hits Dalton Kincaid is actually solid. Dalton Kincaid is a solid rookie tight end. It's gonna be good for the Bills. I'll take one with the Bengals during the draft, but obviously we didn't get him. Um, just very, very, very solid tight end. But Nick Scott hits him. Pratt punches it out, and we get the ball back, and that pretty much changed the momentum back towards us. And like the obviously Bills, they scored, made it 24-18 at the end, but overall, man, very, very happy win. And for the love of God, please get rid of the halfback toss. That does not work. I do not want to see any more halfback tosses. Just scrap it. Get out of it from the playbook. I do not want to see that crap again. I just don't. Mixon freaking was losing yards off of that. Like, come on. I don't want to see that. I don't. But, end of the day, shout out to Higgins for his first 100-yard game since like 2022. Stepped up big, man. Stepped up big. He looked, he should have had a touchdown as well if he didn't get freaking caught by the ankles. But that's what I'm saying, man. We left a lot of points on the board, especially touchdowns. But at the end of the day, a win is a win. We'll take it. 4 straight wins. 24-18 against the Bills. Next week is the pretty impressive Houston Texans, who did win today, led by the Rookie of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, whatever, C.J. Stroud. So it should be a fun game. Should be a very, very exciting game. Let's beat them and put it 6-3 on the year season. But, I mean, best team in the AFC outside of the Ravens. Yeah. But I think we can beat the Ravens again. I mean, always the Ravens they won today. They smacked the freaking Seattle Seahawks. Was it 2 back-to-back weeks? Or the last 2 out of 3 weeks. They beat, one of the top teams in the NFC. First time they beat Detroit, smacked them. This time they smacked Seattle. So let's see, man. But overall, very, very good win. There you go, Bengals. Don't forget to like the video and sub as well. Peace.